Hello friends, my name is Real Meal and welcome back to Forza Horizon 2, and we've got a wheel spin to do today, so let's see what we get. Can we get a car 2 times in a row? Yes we can. Wow, a Dodge Charger SRT 8, pretty cool. So anyway, in the last episode I said we were probably going to use an Audi Quattro. However, it turns out the Audi Quattro isn't actually very good. I put one in B class because the Delta S4 we made was an A class car and I didn't want another A class car, so I decided I'd customise it to B class, and it was just painfully slow. So I decided to customise it to F1 class, and it was painfully uncontrollable. So instead I've ended up with this. This is a Lancia 037 Stradale. Not my favourite Group B car, if I'm honest. I don't mind the Stradale, I think it's an alright car. Not my favourite Group B car. I much would prefer, you know, the Deltas and the Quattros and everything. This car's still alright. Now, interestingly, I didn't actually know anything about this car, really. I've never really looked into it because I've never really been that interested in it. But basically, this was the last successful rear-wheel drive rally car before they all started switching over to four-wheel drive, and that was in 1982. And it was actually very good in 1982. However, by 83 I think the Quattro was dominating it, and I think also the 205 T16 came in, and that also bolstered a few nails in the coffin for rear-wheel drive rally cars. And then this was eventually replaced by the Delta S4 after 84, I think. So yeah, I mean, it's a pretty interesting car. This one isn't twin charged like Delta, this is only turbocharged. It's got a 1.8 litre engine, which is, I think it does, yeah, it has got 1.8. I know the Delta S4's got 1.8, I said 2 litre in the last video. Yeah, that was a mistake on my behalf. I'm not having my head cut off, hopefully, so yeah, I don't know, this is recorded before the Delta video's gone up. Yeah, I mean, this car doesn't seem too bad, this car, actually. It's quite controllable. The Quattro just didn't have enough grip. It doesn't have okay, as soon as I say it's got enough grip, of course it goes round. Yeah, I mean, the Quattro is alright. There's nothing, well, it was slow, really. That was the only thing. I just couldn't. It's this race in particular. I just could not be competitive on this race with that Quattro. So yeah, like I said, switch gears to an 037 here, and yeah, hopefully this is good. I think the reason this deals with the power better is because it's longer than the Quattro. This is the longest car in this bracket, I think. So yeah, I mean, that should hopefully, well, it does. It seems to be giving it a little bit of an advantage. I've shown the gear ratios. This is S1. I think it's mid 866. There you go. But yeah, again, I've got another Martini paint job on this. Of course, the classic Lancia paint job. This one's a pretty cool one. I don't know. Yeah, can I? This car actually does. It reminds me quite a lot of the Delta S4 facially. I mean, obviously it's a Lancia, so of course it's gonna look something like. Yeah, let's go over and do that. Yeah, all right. So it could be 2.1 miles. However, this is the beautiful world of Forza Horizon 2. So, and oh, yeah, I didn't think that through. Okay, so I guess we just find another place to. There seems, yeah, all right, and now we can just drive over it all, which is a good thing. God, I was, when I first heard Horizon 2 wasn't going to have many barriers, you know, I got really skeptical. I thought the circuit racing would be screwed. I thought the multiplayer would be terrible. But it actually turns out, well, the multiplayer is obviously terrible. This is a multiplayer racing game. Multiplayer racing games are always, like, fairly terrible to play online. Alright, so we are at the next race, a high-speed sprint. Get the 037 out, and yeah, let's do it. Oh god, so one of the things I did actually want to talk about today is The Crew. Now, this is a upcoming racing game coming out. I think it's made by Ubisoft, and it's coming out in December, and I'm not sure whether to pick it up or not. I mean, can't speak as per usual. English, my England has failed. Anyway, the crew's coming out and it looks quite interesting. It's basically, the entire map is the entirety of America. I think it's a shot and down thing similar to what Euro Truck Simulator did. But yeah, I mean, it looks interesting. However, a rather worrying thing I heard today, I was watching a video on it, and the guy who was speaking about it said the cars didn't really feel like they had many physics, and like it just didn't feel right to him. And then there was a bit floaty and stuff. So I mean, I don't know. Well, that kind of puts me off a little bit. I don't really like arcadey games as much. I don't like any of the modern Need for Speed games, you know, so on and so forth. But I like my simulation racing games. You know, I like games that actually have braking points instead of speeding around corners at 5 million miles an hour, drifting and getting nitrous boosts. But that's just me. Don't get me wrong, I love the old Need for Speed games, but nah, nowadays it's all racing simulation for me. So yeah, I mean, I don't know where to get it. If one of my friends get it, I might get it. I don't think I'm going to get it on launch day. I'm going to wait for the reviews, see what they say. I'm not pre-ordering it. All you get in the UK is a Mini Cooper S, and truth be told, I'm not a huge fan of the Mini Cooper S, so yeah, I mean, I'm not going to pre-order it or anything, but if one of my friends gets it, I might see about picking it up. I don't know, we'll see. Halo Master Chief Collection's also on my radar, although I probably won't do any videos for that. But I'm a huge Halo fan, I love Halo, and I mean, I don't know whether to get Master Chief Collection or not. It's the only Halo game that's come out that I'm not hugely excited for. It's the first Halo game I haven't actually bought on launch since 2010. Jesus. But yeah, I mean, I'm a huge fan of the Halo series, but I'm not sure about the Master Chief Collection. You know, I'd love to play Halo 2 Remastered, but me and a friend originally went through Halo 1, the remaster of that, and it's not on 360. If it was on 360 and it was just Halo 2 Remastered, thank God I would have bought it, because, you know, that was so much fun playing through the remastered. You know, we actually got to produce some videos on it, but you know, or rather he was, because he was gonna get a couch card and whatnot, but that never really transpired. So yeah, I mean, I don't know, we might get the crew, I'm not sure. Halo Master Chief Collection is on my radar. What else is that's coming out? Can't really think about. But yeah, don't worry, if I do some videos on the crew, I'll still keep up to date on the Forza DLC, because this Forza is still what I want to keep my channel about. I do dearly love the Forza franchise to death, and yeah, I mean, I obviously want to keep producing videos on this game because I find it fun and interesting. Yeah. So anyway, speaking of videos, the plan with this is on Tuesdays you're going to get part 1 of this championship playthrough. On Wednesday you're going to get part 2, and then on the weekends you'll get some videos similar to what's going up this weekend. I don't want to spoil anything, but that's that. So yeah, that's the plan at the moment. Now this is very subject to change because I suffer from huge technical problems, so if you want to stay up to date and whatnot and see if videos are delayed or not, follow me on Twitter, XBL the Real Neil. I'll link it down in the description. Bit of a shameless plug here. It's also on my channel banner, and yeah, follow me there for updates. Anyway, I want to thank you for watching the Group B Monsters Rally Championship, and until next time, farewell.